Yo, yo, yo. So, wanted to make a video on GameStop. This is my first video on GameStop. Um, I I'm also on GameStop. I have some shares on GameStop, not that many, but um, been following GameStop for a while as well. Almost the same time, like AMC. So, just looking at this, just using the same speed fan method on GameStop. I mean, obviously, I have the high point when GameStop hit its high point um, January 27th. So this speed fan is a little bit more difficult on GameStop because it there's some points that don't really go with it, but just to find the best sweet spot on GameStop to see how it go works the best. This to me looks the best. Um, just following like the same with AMC. You get a high and then you get a low. Start working this zero, and then it goes a little bit inward on this speed fan line on the blue line, and it comes down. It starts working inwards, and doesn't necessarily hit the green on the pretty much it doesn't hit the green. It goes beyond it and it starts coming down. But the all the spots that I do find interesting coming in down and then coming up, it starts hitting this speed fan right here at fifth at point 0.5, and it just goes back down and it hits this green 0.618 down, and it starts hitting the 50 again, rejected, and starts coming up and it hits again at the 387 a couple times. So I feel like this is probably this right here consistent with the speed fan theory that I have, that it hits a couple points in the middle of this speed fan. The It hits in the middle, so it kind of it's this is probably the most um, accurate as far as my theory is concerned. Like it's just the most accurate, looking at this from what it is. So if we are following this the way it is, coming in to current time, um, we still have ways to go. And now this falling wedge here, this is a macro falling wedge, obviously, just coming down 1 point, 2 point, and then now a third point with. I adjusted this line here because I used to hit this point here, and I adjusted it just upwards a little bit, and it starts. It does still hit um, uh, 1, 2, 3, and then now 4, and then on the bottom line 1, 2, and it hasn't hit a third spot yet, but doesn't really have to. I mean, it could start working up and out of this falling wedge. So right now, from what I see, a couple things on GameStop. So Fibonacci retracement 2916. We haven't touched that, and the Fibonacci retracement obviously goes from all the way to the bottom. I mean, I'm sorry, all the way to the top of GameStop at 121, which in I have to adjust this a little bit. Hold on, right there, right there. 121, and it was obviously before the split. It was 500, I believe, or something like that, 500 bucks. But now that it's adjusted a little bit, $29 is the this first level at 0.23. We haven't had that touch in roughly over a year. So all this down pressure has been working its way downwards. So this falling wedge is very looks very consistent with what's going on with this falling pressure. And then obviously you have a bottom of, I believe, $11 here, 11 bucks. I haven't put a line here yet, but I will. So I will put right now. Um, there you go, 1180 roughly. So that could definitely be the true bottom right there. So it's doing this and it's getting rejected and it's gonna come out, and now from here we're gonna start seeing all this area here, room for GameStop to start um, testing this zero ground zero line from the speed fan. So there's plenty of room here for GameStop to curl up, right? So a couple scenarios, right? On the bullish side, if it starts curling up and it starts retesting about maybe 15 bucks, again 15 bucks, 15.8, and gets out of this wedge, we could potentially see 18 bucks and possibly 20 bucks, maybe in a month's time, maybe less than that. But trying to go towards the ground zero, we'll see how quick that can go. It can go this way where it starts testing 20 and then come back down, retesting this falling wedge, and then curling back up. And then from there, beyond this ground zero line, there's $29 right here, and then from there, this area, this speed fan, and 46 bucks, 47 bucks at this 3.8 3.82. So I see bottom right here, and I mean it on the bear side. We get rejected here, and then we come back down and retest a double bottom, or possibly go below this and see this line, $9.69 here. Might start retesting this. um I personally think we hit the bottom already. I think we're $11 was the bottom, and we're gonna start working our way up. But the bear scenario would be this coming back down, retesting the bottom, $9, somewhat like that, somewhat $9, and then start going back up. Um, so I feel that GameStop and meme stocks, for example, meme stocks do have that much juice to start um, really just going parabolic. So I believe this beyond this line is where we're going to see a bunch of parabolic moves going upwards. So um, not financial advice, but this is definitely a good time to load up on GameStop if you haven't, because this really looks very healthy. And where I got that $9 $69 bottom is just right here. This line from this low point of GameStop coming back down all the way down. And this was back in February 21st. So this right here is pretty much um, the last line of support as far as what it could do, because obviously coming back down, maybe there's another line of support at $5 here, but I just don't see this move here coming back down. It's just way too low. Um, so I believe this line right here is probably the most safest bottom, and then we'll go from there. So um, I wanted just to make a video on GameStop because I haven't made one. Definitely will make a tandem one with AMC, but as for now, this is a simple video on GameStop. Like I said, I've been tracking GameStop for a while, but on this speed fan, it's a little bit more difficult because it's just too volatile. GameStop has had a history of volatility, and look at all this price action. So I feel that this is probably the most accurate when it comes to the speed fan theory. So another thing, if it goes sideways, if it were to go sideways, um, just sideways like this, we're looking at maybe possibly August, July, August to come out of this area here. But I just don't think that's going to happen. It's either going to go like this, go down, and then test and get out, and from then go back up. So this area here is going to be interesting. So we're thinking maybe like in a span of maybe 2 3 months for GameStop to start melting up, or it could do it sooner than that. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to play this out and then come out. It could just do it very violently, like this, and then start curling up. So thank you very much. That's it for GameStop.